Welcome, brave listener, to Season 6 of our journey into the shadows, the Forest of the Forgotten. Remember our theme for this season. The deeper you go, the louder the whispers become. We are nearing the end of our trek, but the most chilling tales are yet to be told. Tonight, we enter the heart of the woods with episode 24, The Song in the Woods. Prepare yourselves, for some melodies, once heard, can never be forgotten. It begins with a sound, a soft lullaby that drifts through the dense forest precisely at the stroke of midnight. The melody is hauntingly beautiful, yet no one knows its source. It seems to emanate from the trees themselves, a spectral song carried on the cold night air. Villagers who live near the edge of the woods have heard it for generations. They bolt their doors, shutter their windows, and warn their children never to follow the sound. They know that the forest keeps its secrets, and some songs are not meant for human ears, but curiosity is a powerful, dangerous thing. And for one young woman named Julia, the allure of the midnight melody would prove too strong to resist. One moonless night, Julia found she could no longer ignore the siren call from the woods. While others in her village huddled in their homes, she slipped out her back door, her heart a frantic drum against her ribs. The lullaby was clearer than ever tonight, weaving through the ancient oaks and pines, pulling her deeper into the darkness. She walked for what felt like hours, the familiar path twisting into an unrecognizable labyrinth of shadows and roots. The song was her only guide, a silver thread in a tapestry of black. Each note seemed to promise an answer, a revelation just beyond the next turn. She pushed aside low-hanging branches, her breath misting in the frigid air, the melody growing louder, closer, until it felt as if it was originating from right in front of her. And then she saw her. Bathed in a soft, ethereal glow that seemed to have no source, a woman stood by a colossal, moss-covered tree. She was dressed in a simple, flowing white gown that seemed to shimmer in the gloom. Her back was to Julia, her head slightly bowed as she hummed the enchanting, sorrowful tune. The melody was so pure, so filled with a deep, ancient sadness that it brought tears to Julia's eyes. Who was this woman? A lost soul? A guardian of the forest? Julia took a tentative step forward, wanting to ask, needing to understand. The snap of a twig under her foot was deafening in the sudden silence. The humming stopped. The woman didn't turn. Julia blinked, just for a second, her eyes adjusting to the strange light. And in that instant, the woman vanished. She was simply gone. A cold dread washed over Julia, far colder than the midnight air. The clearing was empty. The ethereal glow was gone. But the song hadn't stopped. It had merely changed its location. The soft, humming lullaby was now right beside her ear, a private, intimate performance just for her. There was no one there, nothing to see, but the melody was as clear as a whisper, a ghostly breath against her skin. Panic seized her. She turned and ran, stumbling through the dark woods, the phantom song keeping pace with her every frantic step. It was no longer beautiful. It was a curse, a chain, an invisible presence that would not leave her side. She didn't stop running until the first rays of dawn broke through the canopy, and she burst from the tree line, collapsing at the edge of her village. Julia made it back home, but she was never truly the same. She never spoke of the woman in white or the terror she felt that night, but the villagers noticed the change. Every night, as the clock strikes 12, a soft, haunting lullaby can be heard coming from Julia's room. She sits by her window, staring out at the dark forest, humming the very same tune she followed into the woods. The song has found a new voice, a new vessel to carry its sorrowful melody through the night. She is now the source of the song in the woods. Want to uncover the full story behind this haunting melody? Thanks for watching and listening to our tale. Stay tuned for more horror stories from the heart of the darkness. And if you enjoyed the chill, don't forget to follow our channel and subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next one.